Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off and running from Western New York. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's Travis Achan on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shock looking to pass here. His first throw is an interception. And the Bills have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He said the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Now Allen. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up third down.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Allen setting up to throw. And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on third down.
Incomplete.
He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll start this drive with Achan. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Working on second down. Chuck. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw, Shuck. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Shuck. Throw caught by his running back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Got a man. That's Kincaid. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid. And Buffalo gets its first score. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Saints nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On play action, here's Shuck. Chased out to his right. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shuck's going to throw here. Caught by Vele, middle of the field. And a good tackle as that ball is secured and limits that gain to 8.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. Shuck on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. Met there, driven out to cap that gain at about 6 yards. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shot to throw. Forced out to his right. Dumps it off to Achane. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not.
And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Bradley Chubb. That stop makes it 3rd and a very unlucky 13 now for this offense.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Now shut to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.